Hello, district team leaders and store team leaders of a select group of stores. I have great news. You have been selected to receive some additional payroll as an investment for the graduation season. So congratulations. This is an exciting moment in a time where we've had a fair amount of payroll in May and June. We are actually taking some stores to invest some payroll back in. So this is a very important test because we believe by investing this payroll, we're going to get a significant payback from a sales standpoint, and that's what you have all been selected to do here. So we're going to share some details on what this test entails and what it means for you and how we are going to continue to measure this through May and June to show the payback and hopefully be able to get additional payroll for more stores, especially as we're in peak seasons or when the weekend frames for some of our higher volume stores. So let's do this. I've got Cameron here. Cameron handles all of our labor scheduling and payroll planning with his team. I'm sure some of you have seen him and some of his feedback in the past and heard him on calls. But Cameron, why don't we tell everybody on this message what they've won? Tell them their prize.
Yeah, so you've won 25 hours per week going forward here through the end of Q2. And we're really excited about it. We're hoping that this can help drive, to your point, Chris, incremental sales and really paint the picture for what adding payroll do for the organization instead of just reducing payroll. So we're really excited about this one, and we think it's going to be a super beneficial process if we can, again, prove this out and tell the story of what we're trying to tell here.
Yeah, so it's good stuff. So the most important thing with these 25 hours is investing it in all customer facing activities, primarily balloons. So in most cases, and especially for probably grad, it's really a Friday and Saturday investment. But you know your stores best. So if you've got a midweek grad, or if there's like a high school that's got an event on a Wednesday or a Thursday and you need to put orders in a Wednesday or a Thursday to prepare balloon orders, you definitely need to do that. What we want to make sure this isn't about catching up on freight. This isn't about catching up on planograms. This is about investing this payroll to generate incremental sales by engaging with the customer on the floor and having the hours to do the balloon production to have those orders out on time for your customers. So that's the primary use of these 25 hours. So again, that's, think of when the weekend kind of hours. So noon Friday through Saturday at 3 p.m. That's the primary window for these hours each week. But again, make the adjustments that you need for your particular store. District team leaders, we're going to ask you to work with your store team leaders that are getting this message, making sure that they've got their schedules written for using these hours, store visit to take a look at it, and making sure that we're really utilizing this in the right way. I stress this because the better we can perform here and show the value of this investment paying back, the more likely we are to get additional investment dollars for the rest of the company. So we're you guys getting this message to take these payroll hours, invest them to translate into improved sales, because then we're going to be able to continue to show the organization that when we put more payroll in the stores for the right reasons, that we get it back in sales, and that's going to just give us more payroll to be able to use in the future for all of the things that help our business go.
And one thing I want to jump in with here is to think about how much we're really looking for in terms of incremental sales. So we're adding 25 hours per week. And on average, if the wage rate is about $15 per hour, that means we're spending $375 per store, which, rough math, means that we need about $750 in sales or more every week, incremental, to really make this work and tell the story. So that's the goal here, is how can we drive that amount of incremental sales or more to really make sure that we can tell our lead team that we are able to provide a return on this investment. And Chris, to your point, really add more money going forward here instead of cutting and cutting.
Absolutely. So when you think about that, that's only a couple of extra balloon bouquets each week to be able to pay for that. So use these dollars wisely, invest them, get started even this week. You'll see it in your forecast. Cameron, I know it's coming there as a project. What's it going to be called on their forecast?
Yeah, so we're going to call the project Grad Investment Test. So Grad Investment Test for Payroll is going to be the name of the project, and it's going to be there as a 25-hour incremental project. This above and beyond anything else you'd get. We chose used stores very specifically here. So we did it based off of sales and balloon volume and sales per labor hour as kind of the ones where we see the most challenge and thus the most benefit, where we can actually drive the revenue and drive the sales with this investment here. So we're really trying to put some money in, tell a story, and really drive some sales to get some positive returns for the organization and the whole company here. So if we do this right, we're really excited about it.
Awesome. All right. So we know it's short notice for this week, but if you can get some extra people in this week and use some of those 25 hours for this week, go for it. Otherwise, keep going with next week. You'll see this in your weekly forecast again through the end of June. But we're really excited. Take this and run with it. Let's see what we can do. And if you have any questions or need any support along the way, feel free to reach out to me or to Cameron, as well as your DTL or SD for any questions. But we're here to help you, and we want to see this be successful in all of your stores. So good luck with these dollars. Can't wait to see what you do with them. Looking forward to the extra sales, and we will have more updates along the way. Thank you guys so much, and good luck with your graduation selling.